What's up, everybody? Doc Dark 1985. There's levels to this. Yo, check this out, man. I had a conversation with my dude, Isomotion Gaming. Shout out to you, my dude. And we were just talking about video games now, right? Especially this whole Elden Ring game that just came out and the hype behind it and how amazing it is, how the reviews came out and everything, right? I am proud to say that I came out and I was honest with you and told you this is not my type of game. This is not his type of game either. And I've seen a lot of people actually say that, yeah, this game is just not for them. And they're not following the hype bandwagon. Just because it's a great game, if it's not your style of game, doesn't mean you have to play it. And it's okay if you don't like it. Okay. That's the same thing people got to understand. You can honestly look at any game, and if it's not your type of game, you don't have to like it, right? So if you're a person that doesn't typically like first person shooters and you say you don't like Halo, then that's cool. You don't like Halo. It is what it is, right? The difference is when you say something is trash, when you already know you don't like that type of game, period, right? Like, so I wouldn't call it trash when it's just not even my type of game. Like, I'm not a fair critic of that type of game, right? Regardless, though, this is something that can't be disputed. And again, shout out to ISO for saying this. He said all these games nowadays, the only thing they are is just early access. Literally just early access to the game. Meaning, he's mostly a PC gamer, right? And as a PC gamer with Steam and everything, you can pay a small fee to play games, get the early access. But when you're paying that small fee and you're paying you're getting the early access of that game, you are understanding that you're going to get an unfinished game. And by unfinished, I don't mean like missing features or things like that. I mean unfinished, like might possibly have bugs. It's not the final game. Patches are definitely going to come out. The difference is you know this up front coming into it. What the gaming industry is doing to all of us right now is they're selling us these games at full price as if the game was finished. And then they're using us to beta test this game. They're using us to beta test these games. You know, you can bet money. You can bet money that if you buy a game nowadays, a patch is going to come out for that game. You can bet money that there's something wrong that the developer is going to fix. And what's crazy is we've gotten so used to it that we applaud the developer when they put out a tweet talking about, we hear your feedback, we're going to go ahead and fix it. No, 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 no. It should have been fixed beforehand. It should like you knew this game was coming out in this state, or maybe you didn't have enough time to test it, and then that's a problem because now you're charging us $60 and $70 to play this game, and that's the full price of the game. But now you still got back work to do. It's the same reason why I got a problem with the Xbox Series X right now, as far as all these tools and all these features that are gonna come out and that they're gonna finally use. Developers are gonna finally use the whole power, all this other stuff. It's like, well, I gave Microsoft the entire $500. So I want the entire experience of what this console could do, and I'm not getting that. If I pay $70 for a game, I want that game to work. I don't want to wait for a day one patch or a day two patch or a day 15 patch. I shouldn't need to wait for that. The problem is we are allowing that. Something else I'm going to let you know, and I'm going to keep in mind, right? Halo Infinite got criticized so much for coming out unfinished. And even I said, you could go back to my videos, I said the game should have been delayed, okay? Because nowadays, even today, if they were to drop co-op, how many people are actually going to play that game in co-op? I know I already beat the game. I know my son, I don't know if he actually beat the game yet, but he's not going to want to play co-op with me. I probably don't even want to play co-op with him at this point because I've already beaten the game. I've done all the side missions and everything, right? But if co-op was there when it first dropped, we would have played it together. But besides the point, Halo Infinite got criticized for that, for missing modes and all this other stuff. Okay? However, comma, you got to understand that if you subscribe to Game Pass, you got Halo Infinite on your Game Pass service. So you were already paying the $15 a month. That does feel a little bit better than someone that paid $60 for a game or $70 for a game and it's a buggy mess. Now, I didn't experience any bugs with Halo Infinite, so I'm not saying Halo Infinite is a buggy mess. And to be fair, I'm seeing all the bugs that are coming out with Horizon Forbidden West or whatever. I'm playing Horizon Forbidden West on the PS4 Pro, and I haven't seen any bugs yet. Now, that might be because the PS4 Pro is a better next-gen console than the PS5. Calm down. all seriousness, I haven't seen any problems with the game yet. Okay. But if you're playing a game and you're already anticipating that a bug might be there or there's issues there, period, that these companies got to come up with patches for, that's a problem. Why are you charging full price for that game? Why? If you know there's stuff that you still got to fix. You would be so mad if this happened anywhere else. Anywhere else. Could you imagine if you bought a movie or something, right? And the audio was glitchy in the movie. And they told you like, "Oh, okay, we're working to fix the audio of the movie." You'd be like, "Hell no." You'd be like, "No, give me my money back." When you fix the movie and it's ready to ship out, then I'll go ahead and buy it. If you bought someone's album or whatever, right? And the album, and you knew that the album was supposed to have freaking 12 songs in it, right? And your album only had 8, and one of the songs was skipping, you would return that damn album. You would go back to the digital sales and be like, "Hey, track number 8 doesn't work right." Am I kidding? I'm not kidding, right? If you bought a freaking cell phone, right, and there was something wrong with the software where only the front camera worked and the back camera didn't work, you would go back to the store and return that damn cell phone. And if they told you, "Oh, in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, don't worry, we're working on a software to update that," you'd be like, "Nah, let me get another phone." Am I lying? I'm not lying, right? However, with video games, we allow them to do this. What if they told you, "Well, yeah, we know the camera's not working. We just want you to test it out." You'd be like, "For the full price of the phone? No. You give me a discount if you want me to test this stuff out." Early access. We are paying full price for early access of these games. Doc Dog 1985, there's levels to this, and it's all fault because we keep saying that these games are worth $60 and these games are worth $70 and all this BS. Subscription service looks like it's a win-win for everybody because it's a little bit harder to complain when you're on a subscription service. And if you're going to say that's going to make games worse, games are already horrible now, so stop it. Stop it. Look at Dying Light 2, right? Look at Dying Light 2, okay? Look at this freaking Elden Ring has issues. I don't have to talk about Cyberpunk. Even our own Halo Infinite, they delayed the game and they still weren't ready to drop everything with it, right? So come on now. We out. Peace.